Shabbat Shalom. This week we're returning back to Psalm 119, verse 33, and then the related verses to this verse, and we'll continue on with verse 34 next week. Here we have verse 33. Horeini ve'etzerena ekev Yahweh derek hukecha. Instruct me, Horeini ve'etzerena ekev. This is from Atzarena, is from Natsar. Ekev, to keep it to the end. Keep it to the end, or end of time. And Horeini means to instruct or teach. I prefer the translation of instruct. In modern Hebrew, the word for teacher is more or mora if it's a female, and it comes from this word Yud Resh He. And we also find this form Morah being used in Psalm 921, but not just Psalm 921. There are other verses, and Yahweh is being said to be the one to be giving this instruction. And standing in faith until the end. So we have encouragements from the renewed covenant concerning this, and referring back to the Tanakh. Here we are with Matthew 10:22, being encouraged to stand in faith to the end. V'tihiyu senuim al hakol lema'an shmi, and you will be hated, senuim, of all, hakol lema, on account of my name, lema'an shmi, ach hamechazik ma'amad ad ketz hu yivasha. But he that stands firm or strong in faith, hamechazik, to the end, ad ketz, he will be saved, yivasha. And the saving is in the sense or idea of being saved from our enemies. This gives us an understanding of what we are being saved or rescued from. Our enemies and the things that afflict us, being delivered from enemies, disease, being made whole and well, and restored health. This word is affected, or the meaning is affected, because of the verb tense. So in this instant, this is what this word yivasha means. And those who stand firm, ad ketz, yivasha. Here we have Hebrews 3:5-6. Moshe amnam haya ne'eman bechol beto. Moses was faithful, reliable as a servant in all his house. Neshem edut al hadavarim asher hayu atidim lehe amer, giving testimony of God's divine charge to what would be spoken by God in the future. Aval HaMashiach hu kaven al beto. And Mashiach, he is as a son over his house. Va'anachnu beto, and we are his house. Im nechazik ad ketz. If indeed we hold strong, nechazik, in faith, ad ketz, until the end. B'bitachon u'v'tikva she'anu mitchalelim ba. In trust and in hope that our boasting be in this or in it. And we see the word edut, and we see that word also in the Psalm 119. So this is speaking of the testimonies of God, his divine testimonies, his divine charge. And if we keep that and hold strong in faith to his words until the end, and having our boasting in him as well. And then we have Revelations 2:26. Hamenatzeach ve'shomer et ma'asai ad ketz. The one who is victorious and who keeps my works of righteousness until the end, ad ketz, ani aten lo samchut al hagoyim. To him I will give authority over the nations. And here we are reminded of God's great works. God does great works. He does great works for Israel. delivering them from Egypt and from their bondages. And then Yeshua does great works and righteousness, works of righteousness. And we are of his house, so we are also expected to do these works, to keep the works of God, the works of righteousness and godliness, according to his word, according to his edut. This is our charge, to keep until the end. This is our focus. And that's all we have for today. So you can go out into your rest in Shabbat, rejoicing and resting in him. In Yeshua's name, Amen.